We'll work on some functions today and some slope here. So let's start with slope.
Okay.
Okay. Do you remember the slope formula?
The slope formula.
Yeah.
The slope formula y2 minus y1 a fraction to x2 minus x1.
Good. Yeah. So let me give you a couple of ordered pairs, and I want you to find the slope between them. Okay. Do you remember us doing some of these problems like this?
Yeah.
Okay. Do you want me to show you how to do this, or do you want to give this one a try on your own?
Can you still at least show me to do that?
Absolutely. So let's look at this first ordered pair. We're going to call it x1 and y1.
Yeah.
And then this is x2 and this is y2. So we're just going to put those numbers into this formula here. So your slope, that's m, okay? You take y2, 6, the second y, minus the first y, 4, over the first x minus, I'm sorry, the second x over minus the first x. So just taking the numbers and putting them into this formula up here. Okay, so then you subtract. What is 6 minus 4? 2.
Okay.
Over 5 minus 1 is 4. This would be correct, but you need to reduce. You need to reduce if you can.
It just equals to 2, -2.
Well, that would be true if this was flipped. It's both numbers are divisible by 2, so that's 1/2.
Yeah.
All right, so let's have you try one. Do you have the slope formula written down?
Yeah, I have that.
Excellent, excellent. Okay, so I want you to find the slope between the points 3, 7 and 8, 9.
Okay. Two-fifths.
It is 2/5. Yeah, let me go ahead and write it out here. So 9 minus 7 over 8 minus 3. It is absolutely 2/5. Very good. Okay, so let's do a little bit of review of
Point slope form.
No, I just a little bit of review. So let's say I tell you separate problem here. It's totally separate problem. We're gonna come back to this. Let's say I have you do 3 minus a minus 1. Do you know what that becomes?
-2.
So the two negatives combined, so it really becomes 3 plus 1. These two negatives right here, subtracting a negative becomes a positive. This becomes that. So it becomes 4. You remember that? Remember seeing that?
Yeah.
So what is like 5 minus a minus 2? What did the two negatives become?
You have to add.
That's right. It becomes 5 plus 2.
7.
7. Good. Okay. So keep that in mind here as we do this next one. So let's say I give the ordered pairs -1, -2, comma, 4, comma, 6. So I want you to find the slope between those. How are you doing on this one?
I'm doing good. I'm doing good. Eight-fifths equals 3/5.
Okay, so let me go ahead and just write it out. And I think you're right. Let me just check here. So it's 6 minus -2, okay, over 4 minus -1. And we just did a couple of problems like this. So the plus is these two subtracting a negative becomes 6 plus 2 over 4 plus 1. So I think I heard 8/5. Is that right?
Yeah.
Okay, let's try another one. If your work doesn't look like this, again, like these, when you subtract a negative, it becomes a plus. When you subtract a negative, it becomes a plus. So let's try another set of ordered pairs here. 2 comma -3 comma 6 comma 5. So go ahead and give this a try, please.
Yeah. Two.
Okay, so let me just write it out here just in case you want to look at it later. 5 minus -3 over 6 minus 2. These two become 8 because it's 5 plus 3.
Yeah.
So let me write that out. 5 plus 3 over 4. So yeah, 8 over 4, which is 2. Very good. Okay. So now let's try another scenario. What is -3 minus 5? What does that become?
-8.
It is -8. Very good. Okay, so let's try another slope problem here. Let's say I give you the points 4 comma 7 comma -2 comma 9.
Okay. 1/3.
Okay, so let's write it out here. So it's 9 minus 7 over minus 2 minus 4. What is 9 minus 7?
2.
2. You're really close here. What is minus 2 minus 4?
-6, -6.
Good.
It's 1 -3rd.
So it's negative 1/3.
Mhm.
Good. Okay, let's try another one here.
Okay.
Let's try that one. All right, give that a try, please.
Okay. All right. Equals 1.
Okay, let's take a look together here. So it's -6 minus 3 over -4 minus 2. Did you have that written down, or did you have something different written down?
I just had something different written down, but I just think it's known as 1.
Okay, so again, you pair the second values and then you pair the first values. You've been doing really good. So
Oh,
not sure.
wait. Oh, okay.
So what is -6 minus 3?
It's not, it's -9.
Very good. -4
I thought
minus 2.
I thought the bigger number is gonna equal the I'm nothing. I'm sorry about that.
That's okay. What is -4 minus 2?
I'm -6.
Very good. So when there's two negatives, they cancel. And is there a number that goes into both 9 and 6?
3.
3 divides both of them. What is 9 divided by 3?
3,
And 6 divided by 3?
2.
Perfect. All right, let's look at some functions. Is that okay if we move on to functions?
Yeah, yeah.
All right, so let me give you a function. Let's say f of x equals 2x minus 1. And I want you to find f of 4. Do you know how to do that, or would you like an example problem?
Example problem still.
Okay, so whenever you see the x value given in parentheses, you take that number and you put it in for x. So it's 2 times 4 minus 1. So here you've got multiplication and you've got subtraction. Which comes first, multiplication or subtraction?
Subtraction.
Okay, order of operations, right?
Multiplication.
Yep. Order of operations. We got to go this way. So what is 2 times 4?
8.
Minus 1. What is 8 minus
8
1?
minus 1, 7.
Very good. So f of 4 equals 7. All right, let's try another one here. So I'm going to give you a function, g of x now. And it's 3x plus 2. And I want you to find g of 5.
All right, okay.
How are you doing on this one?
You're good.
Do you have an answer for me on this?
Yeah, I think is
So remember, you're taking this 5 and you're putting it in for x. So it's 3 times 5 plus 2.
I know. 17.
Yes, it is 17. Very good. Okay, so let's take the same function here. And this time, I want you to find g of -2. So this time you're putting -2 in for x. You're still multiplying, but you're going to put -2 in for x. So give that a try, please. How are you doing on this one?
I'm doing good. I'm doing good. Okay, I got it now. I got it now.
Okay, what's your answer?
All right. -4.
It is -4 because 3 times -2 is -6 plus 2 is -4. Very good. All right. So here's how you might see it on an exam. So they would say, if f of x equals -2x plus 3, find or determine f of 0.
Okay.
Okay. So literally, like, it's just like what we've been doing. To find f of 0, you have to put 0 in for x.
Okay.
So give that a try, please. Do you have an answer for me on this?
It is okay. Okay. Three.
You are correct. It is 3. It's -2 times 0 plus 3, which is 0 plus 3, which equals 3. Very good. Okay. All right. So here's a related problem, and this is going to be a little bit of a transition here. Before we do that, though, let's say I want you to solve this equation. Solve for x. Okay. 0 equals 4x minus 5. Do you know how to solve this question for x? How to get x
Uh,
by itself?
uh, x2.
No, like I can show you an example problem, but I want to know if you already know how to do this, because I don't want to show you if you do. Would you like an example problem?
Yeah.
All right. So there's two things keeping x by itself. It's being multiplied by 4 and subtracted by 5. So when you're solving, you go this direction, meaning you undo addition and subtraction first. So we're going to undo subtraction by adding 5 to both sides of the equation. 5 equals 4x. Okay, is that clear? Is that okay?
Yeah, yeah.
And since 4 is multiplying x, we undo multiplication with division. So 5 over 4 equals x, and that's your final answer. Okay, so now let me have you try one. Were you able to get these steps down, or do you fully understand this?
I think I fully understand that.
Okay, let's try another one here.
I think I fully understand that.
Okay, solve for x in the following scenario. 0 equals 3x minus 6. So I'd like you to solve for x, please.
Mm-hmm.
How are you doing on this one?
I'm doing good. I think it's 6/3.
Okay,
Or
yeah, that is correct. I'm just going to show the steps here in case you
yeah,
want to look this
I know
later.
that. I know that. It's 6/3.
Divide both sides by 3, so 6 over 3 equals x. Now the
Equals
question,
2.
x equals 2. Very good. Okay. All right, so now let's go back to our functions here, because I want you to see something very, very important here. So let's say f of x equals 2x minus 4. Okay, and there's two things we're about to do. The first one is you're going to find f of 0. So f of 0 means to put 0 in for x. Can you do that for me?
Yeah.
So 2 times 0 minus 4.
X equals 2.
Well, f of 0, okay, is 2 times 0 minus 4.
2 times 0 minus 4.
Yes. What is 2 times 0?
0, and then minus 4 equals 4.
9 is 4.
Minus 4. Negative 4. Yeah, it's
Yeah.
not minus, but it's negative 4.
Okay, now what's interesting is what you just told me at first when you said x is 2. That is for what we're going to do over here. What we're going to do over here is let f of x equal 0. Okay, and this is when this left-hand side, f of x, becomes 0. 0 equals 2x minus 4. Okay, so I'd like you to solve for x here.
All right, that's 4 over 2, and that equals x equals 2.
Yes. So this is very important. And when we went down this way, the left side.
Let me write that down. Let me write that down. Okay, I have it down.
All right, we're just going to do one more and we're going to be done for today. Okay.
Okay.
So we're going to let f of x equal 9 minus 3x. And there's two things I want you to find. I want you to find f of 0, which means you're put 0 in for x. Okay. So go ahead and find that for me, please.
Okay, yeah. Okay.
What is 3 times 0?
I'm writing that down.
Okay.
3 minus 0, okay.
3 times 0. 3 times 0 is 0. So f of 0 is equal to 9.
Okay.
All right, great. So why don't you grab your dad, let him know we're all done for today.
Hey,
And,
Dad. Yeah, I'm calling for him.
Sounds
Dad?
good. Thanks so much.
Yeah, I
me-
need to call him and then he'll come.
Yeah. Well, I'll stand by here for him. If he's not available, I can talk to him later. I was just going to ask about upcoming
He's coming.
lessons.
He's coming.
Excellent. All right.
Okay, he's here.
Awesome.
Hello, hi.
Hello, Dr. Kithari. We're all done for today. Did a great job. Like to want to find out if you guys want to schedule for both days next week or just Tuesday.
Yeah, maybe, yeah.
Yeah, I think
Just only next week and then that's it.
yeah, on next week, Tuesday and Thursday. Okay, Sourish?
The last days.
Yeah.
Excellent. Yeah, that works for me. We'll try going just a tiny bit longer next week.
Sure.
But things are going great. I think the quality's there, and your son was excellent to work with today.
Yeah, he's paying attention. He's doing good.
He's doing great. I really appreciate him being actively involved in the lessons.
Okay. All right, then. Thank you. See you next week.
You're welcome. Thanks so much. Have a great night, guys.
Bye.
Bye.